Welcome back to the Real Estate News. Joining me now is Paul Bailey with Alliance Roofing. So welcome, Paul. We're so happy to have you with us today.
Thank you, Jenny. Thanks for having me.
So as we were talking, at the break, obviously the roof is probably the most important part of a house, or very close to it, right?
The roof protects everything. It's very, very important.
And, when we're looking at, in terms of real estate, what do we need to be paying attention to when we're buying or selling a home with regards to roofs in particular?
There's a lot of real estate trading hands right now, and it's very, very important. We're running into a lot of roof issues. We're actually asking the realtors to maybe contact us ahead of time and let us do a roof inspection prior to putting the house on the market, just to maybe take care of any minor roof issues that we may have before the house goes under contract. We're seeing that maybe solves a lot of problems in advance. We're seeing a lot of roofing issues in houses that are getting inspected close to closing time.
Yeah, and no one likes a last-minute snag prior to closing.
It can really cause a big deal because the roof is a pretty big expense, and if you have someone that's already negotiated really tight on a house and a roof might be $10,000, $15,000 depending on the property, nobody wants to come to the table with that kind of money at closing.
Well, and it's a potential deal breaker too. So now in this area, are there certain areas, do you find the replacements for roofs being needed all at the same time? Like, are there certain neighborhoods that always you have to go do every house in the neighborhood, or how does that work?
A lot of neighborhoods were built one house at a time. Some of them were built, a street at a time.
Sure.
So, we're looking for houses in the 15, 20, 25-year-old houses. We need to really start paying attention to the roof after about 15 years. And then, when they get up close to 20 years old is when we're really finding problems where people are having trouble getting their house insured or reinsured once they get close to 20 years old.
Well, and also I think it's important, what's helpful if you have awareness, like, we talked about my house is in need of a roof, but it's only 15 years old. But knowing that ahead of time before I have a hole in it or something, it gives me time to plan for an expense like that, right? So you can be helpful for homeowners in that respect as well.
Absolutely. If we get up there and we can do an inspection on the roof, a lot of times we can head off a lot of these issues before they become a problem.
Right.
And once they become a problem, we are looking at full replacement or a major repair, which could lead to other damage inside the house as well.
Okay. Now, so what makes Alliance unique as far as what you're able to offer for roofing?
We've started a new program. As of February 1st of this year, all new roofs that we're putting on, we're offering a 50-year materials and labor warranty. That is actually through CertainTeed. So regardless of, and that's a transferable, non-prorated warranty.
That's amazing.
It's absolutely amazing. So that means once we put your roof on, it's now my problem and it's CertainTeed's problem. It's no longer your problem.
Well, and the fact that it's transferable, so when we're looking at investing at things in your home, right? Whether you are buying a home and you want to fix it up or you're selling a home, that's an investment that if it's transferable, almost increases the value of your home, yes?
And exactly, you just hit the nail on the head, and that's what we're trying to sell to the real estate community now. If we're able to put a new roof on the house before you list the house, we believe that it actually builds value into the property and it sets you above the other houses for sale on the market, and it's backed by CertainTeed and Alliance Roofing.
That's fantastic. So obviously, if you are a homeowner and you're keeping your house, we should give you a call to find out when we need a new roof, and if we're going to buy one or sell one, we need to bring you into the loop, right?
Please give us a call. Absolutely.
We sure will. And thank you so much for your time today, Paul.
Thank you, Jenny.